gamebred.com. But if you have, go check it out. Friday, November 15th, live and free on their YouTube channel. One of the stars of Gamebred BareKnuckle, I call him the face. I've been talking to this man for a long, long time. Has the most fights in Gamebred BareKnuckle history. Heavyweight, the Spartan. Let's bring him back on the show, Alex Nicholson. Alex, what's up, brother?
What the fuck is going on?
Alex, brother, dude, it's been a minute, man. First of all, how's everything going? I just saw you won a big fight in XFC a couple weeks ago, a month ago, something of that. It seems like everything in life is good, my man.
Yeah, staying busy, man. Since I had my scrap here in Orlando with the Vanilla Gorilla, I stayed busy and on track, and I did everything right that fight. I mean, shout out to Chase. I kicked Chase's ass, and he knocked me out. That was real discouraging. And, fucking burying a friend to head trauma not long before that made me really evaluate things again. And I was like, all right, right back on the fucking horse. I rode that bitch into the sunset, had a war with Carl, tough motherfucker. Then I just fought Zach Page. So 2 heavyweight wins. And it was actually, I was told it was for the XFC world title. And I trained for 5 rounds. And I ended it in the first anyway. Was ready for my belt. And apparently, it wasn't. But so that's a little bit annoying. They owe me a belt. But the check.
You be the belt collector. I know you got a couple for Odin. I love that picture. I think you just posted it recently. There's nothing better than that picture. He's holding those titles. It's awesome, man.
Dang, yeah, no, that's what it's all about right there. And that's why I'm pissed, because it was more about getting him the belt. Because he even said a few days ago, I don't care that, it's good that you won, but I really wanted the belt. So, that's, but I'm focused. I'm ready to go, and I'm very excited for this shit, man. I'm renting a car, and Odin's coming with us.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm not getting beat up in front of my dad and my son,
I respect that. Who else is coming? So you got Odin, you got your dad coming. Is Craig coming?
Craig will be there, yeah, and my girl's coming,
Nice, man. Alex,
awesome.
Love it, man. I can't wait to see you next week in Biloxi. Kev, you got a question for Alex?
Yeah, man. How do you like fighting for bare knuckle? I mean, how's the switch from kind of going from MMA to bare knuckle, man?
Fight's a fucking fight, but the fans love it. The appeal's there, and to see bare knuckles collide on somebody's skull, to feel it, is it's different for sure. But I like it. I don't shy away from the contacts. I never worn a condom, so why would I, prefer gloves?
Yeah, there you go, man. So how's training different? I mean, compared to MMA versus bare knuckle?
Not much. I just beat the shit out of the heavy bag with my, really tight, closed fists, and you have to hit on or you're going to skid your knuckles. But I'm really conditioned for it. My wrists don't bend. I follow through. Student of the game. I'm conditioned for it, and I've been doing it. It was the first few fights I'd been in as a young man, obviously, were just bare knuckle fights. I mean, we were fucking fighting. And I think that's a lot of fighters that get into the sport, but they haven't actually physically fought. They're like, oh shit, no, it's not just a theory or an idea or myths or a bag. It's a human, and that makes them timid. I think that the rawness of bare knuckle and the pureness is as close as we can get to the Coliseum, minus the weapons. And nobody wants to see anyone get poked in the eye or their nuts ripped off or bit. So it's just about as savage as we can get.
Yeah, no, it definitely is, man.
I love it. And Alex, you just mentioned that one fight at Chase real quick. I'm going to rewind back to it because I talked to Dean on air about it and also off air about it. Like, that fight was, like you said, kind of was going your way until it just wasn't. And Dean is so high on both of you. You know this, like, Dean absolutely kind of respects both you guys a lot. Is that something that you would love to try to get back in the bare knuckle, the Gamebred scene, or you kind of, is that over and done with? And there's only a couple guys left before the title. What's kind of, is the Chase thing over?
I love Chase Sherman as a human, but it has nothing to do with what we got to do in here for our kids, our money, and the fans. We're one and one now, and my ego couldn't put that away. Every time I drive by the Kia Center, I say, fuck you, I fucking hate you, but I love you, bitch. And it's kind of weird to him, I think, but I mean, that's what keeps me alive every day is this fire in my soul, and that's why I love competition. And I think as men, once we lose that, we already got a foot in the grave. So
Yeah.
I'm down to do it one more time and buy him a beer after, because like I said, I kicked his ass, but he won. And that's
Yeah.
one of those, like a heavyweight fighter, as a guy fighting at the highest level, one mistake. And you wish you could get. It's like when you get in trouble as a kid, you break some shit, and you're like, "Oh fuck, I wish I didn't break that. Dad's gonna be pissed." Or like, you do something, you get in a car accident, you're like, "Fuck, you know, little things that end up being huge because you made one little mistake." And
Right.
that's the most exciting part of fighting, though. You know, live by the sword, die by the sword.
For
Unfortunately.
sure. And one thing I mentioned his name, I'll mention again. I got a couple more. I know Kevin has more for you too. Is Dean Toole has been like, you know, and I know you know this. He's such a promoter of Alex Nicholson, right? Like he doesn't matter where you at in the card, how much it is, who's your opponent. He's like, hey, if we got a fight night card, like a fight card coming up, and I know he's got a big plans for 2025. Like he wants you not even just on the show, but in a prominent role. Like he's been a big pusher of you over the last couple of years, especially. How cool is it to have a promotion like Gamebred BareKnuckle that's like not like just having you on the card, Alex? Like you're a part of the fabric of the card. I'm not even bullshitting when I do think you're one of the faces of Gamebred BareKnuckle. 3-1 under the banner. At the beginning, you were main eventing after main eventing. You know, you are one of the pillars of this show.
This is my home, and I trust Dean, and that's very rare to be able to say in this industry, in this game.
Yeah.
Especially as a fighter, um, to know that you got somebody looking out for you, it's everything. And I think him, George, you know, Nick, Ion, all those guys, Ryan, everybody. You know, I've known you for years now, so I can look you in the eyes and I know you're not going to fuck me over. As grown men, businessmen, that's everything. And if they pay you to do it, you can't ask what you're worth. And they know that I'm going to come through and put on a fucking show. Balls to the wall. I'm going for it. If I show up, somebody's getting finished or I'm getting hurt. And that's how I get down. And that's what people want to see. It's not a facade.
Yeah.
That's what you see. These guys have a facade. Half of these fucking YouTubers, I would have them fucking wash my laundry. You know what I mean?
That's for sure.
Y'all have their hand in my pocket ready to get on their knees if we in the jail cell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't play with me, bro. It's gross. Like, but a lot of them are intelligent nowadays and they're playing it well. So it's like, don't hate the player, hate the fucking game, figure it out, keep the ball rolling. But it's really helped me more than anything in my life lately is my relationship with God. As silly as and crazy as it sounds saying that, like, fucking God, dude. But bringing it back home to where I started, man, it's what keeps me here. I think I got people praying for me, and that's why I'm here. And we have a good circle here with Gamebred, and we're all like-minded individuals who believe in each other, and we want to help each other, and that's what life's all about. So I don't think this can be stopped.
Yeah, I'm with you. Kev?
Everyone's going to show up and want to watch some violence.
Oh, that's for sure, man. I can't wait. Biloxi, Mississippi, November 15th. We'll be heading out there Monday or Tuesday. I can't wait, Alex. You know that. But Kev, you got something more for him?
Yeah, man. I was going to say, you know, what do you think about this matchup? I mean, what was the kind of like to get the call versus Frank?
I mean, I got nothing bad to say about the guy. He's been around a long time. He's going to show up and he's going to fight hard. And he goes for it. He's 48 years old, dude. And he's still doing this for a paycheck. He's not doing this to try to be Conor McGregor famous or be. He's doing this to show up and get some damn money for his family. That makes him more dangerous than anything.
Yeah.
But like I've said my last few times, I'm one of the best in the world. And if you've been in this game, you know who I am. And you know I'm not just chirping. They know I got it, man. And I'm going to bring it to the table every fucking time. And if I lose to him, I'll go fucking do something else, bro. I'm not losing to a 48-year-old man. I'm going to fuck his ass up, but God bless him.
Yeah, no, 100%. We're looking forward to this one, man. And like you mentioned, you know, after you go out there, if you get a big win, I mean, do you maybe have in mind what's maybe next for you?
Shit, that'll be my 4th bare knuckle knockout. Most knockouts in the sports history. I'm the man, bro. Like, I'm not being cocky saying that. And they know it. So Junior Dos Santos, Alan Belcher, Chase. You know, Chase is going to put this guy away too. And then I'm going to be right there. Me and my son might run up in the cage and be like, hey, we got to get you, bro. Me and my 7-year-old might try to jump Chase, and he'll probably laugh. And he'll be like, I don't want to do this again, but I guess I have to now.
Yeah, you can't say no to a 7-year-old, Alex. You know that. Me and you both can't do that. You can't say no to Odin.
I'll be like, yo, you whoop my ass again in my hometown in front of my mom and my kid. I'm going to buy you a drink, and I'm going to do something else with my life.
Oh, my goodness. But that's funny you mentioned the Chase and the Mo Green fight. And, like, we talked about it before you got on, Alex. Like, I don't know how Dean is doing it. Like, they have the inaugural bantamweight championship with Costa and Davis in the main event. Other than that, the heavyweights are stacked. Like, yeah. I'm like I said, man, me and you have known each other for a long time. I'm not saying it to say it. You can be the main event of any Gamebred bare-knuckle card going forward. Anyone that comes up. So, like, you versus Dos Santos makes a lot of sense. But they do have Chase. They do have they got that new guy Guto who they love.
Yeah, fucking Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Big-ass Bruce Lee.
Yeah, so, like, it's a stacked. And back to Frank Tate real quick. You know this, so I called his last fight. He main evented against Dylan at the Pensacola Bay Center. Everything was all the momentum for Dylan. Frank looked awesome. Like, he looked good. He looked long and mean and big. Like, Frank Tate is a legit heavyweight. He's a big boy.
Oh, yeah. Well, like I just said, everyone is going to talk shit. They talk shit when I fought Jonathan Ivey. Jonathan Ivey's got 100 fights and leg locked 50 people and broken their fucking meniscus and ACL. And Tony Lopez has been in over 100 bare knuckle fights. And I went out there and knocked his ass out with a left hook. Tony Lopez fought Alan Belcher to a fucking war decision. I went in there and wakate. So, not tooting my own motherfucking horn, but let's get it. Let's go. I love this game. I love this industry, but the casual people don't put enough respect in what we do. A 48-year-old man in a sport where young men's careers end early and they're injured and can't continue or think, that's a dangerous motherfucker, man. Yeah. And I'm going to show how dangerous I am by making it look easy, bro. And that's the exciting part about this shit, man. I'm excited.
I love it. Kev, anything else for Alex?
I'm just going to say last one, man. I mean, if you get that big win, I mean, what's the vibes like after the fight? I mean, what are you going to be doing to celebrate, man?
When I win, I mean, me and my son will be drinking Shirley Temples at the bar, man. I don't drink alcohol no more, but, I'm all about some good snacks and Shirley Temple and talk some shit.
Let's go. That definitely sounds like a good time, man.
It was a great time, Alex. Remember last time everyone was down there at that the hotel lobby bar there? I think we closed it down at 3 a.m., 2:30.
Yeah, it was a good time. I poked my smart and smile and wave, man. I'll be poking some smart.
I love that. Hey, I got 2 more fun little questions for you, and we'll let you run, Alex. It's almost fight week. A big heavyweight fight coming up at the UFC 309. John Jones versus Stipe, New York City. Who do you have in that fight?
I think Stipe is going to get taken down.
Okay.
And just choke the fuck out, like, pretty fast. And they were just like, oh, shit. Just like Cyril gone. Cyril gone. That's why no one remembers his name.
Last one. You could have yourself involved if you want, or it can be 2 totally different guys. If you're the matchmaker, if you're Dean Toole for a day, you can create any bare knuckle fight in the industry. What fight are you making? What's your bare knuckle dream fight?
I want to see Mike Perry fight Conor McGregor.
Oh, there we go.
I like that. There you go.
Yeah.
And I get the ref.
I get the ref. You'll be in his corner, right? Like that. And Alex, that could happen. Like that could happen in 2025.
I don't know. I just want to see fucking Conor. Can't say his name. Whenever I say his name, I go, Conor. This is bad.
Another one. I got you and Junior Dos Santos, man. I got to see that, Alex. You're right there. 3 heavyweight wins, like you said, 3 knockouts. This would be your 4th. You versus Dos Santos for the championship. Fun fact
that you probably know, nobody else knows behind the scenes, but it almost happened.
I know.
It almost happened in Orlando.
I know.
And fuck. It was funny too, because I was like, man, we would have fucked each other up, and he was like, oh yeah, maybe one day, and I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Because he's got that championship, but he knows no chink in the armor ever. He was like, yeah, but it might happen again. And I was like, oh, God bless, dude. All right, shit.
Yeah. I think it will. I think it will. 2025, guys, get ready. Gamebred BareKnuckle. Like I said, one of the pillars of Gamebred BareKnuckle, Alex the Spartan Nicholson, my man. Can't wait to see you. I'll see you in Biloxi in a week.
Yeah, man, you guys just caught me fucking post-workout coffee, ready for violence. Let's fucking go. Natural Connor, baby. Oh, yeah. Love you, dude. Thanks for your time.
Thanks
for your time, bro.
The Spartan Nicholson, man. I love that guy. Absolutely a stud. Absolutely a stud.
Awesome.
Dude, I'm telling you, Kevin, next Friday night, you better be in front of home watching Gamebred BareKnuckle YouTube, all right?
Yeah, he's got me fired up. Like I said, I need to tune in now. Like I said, especially for my first card. Yeah, it's definitely got me fired